sir. How you doing? I ain't trying to look all bad with my shirt on. I just want to say something that I had a weapon.
Okay, you're fine.
I'm fine, got it all.
Okay, what do you want?
No, I want to talk to y'all about the child abduction. I want my child being abducted. And I want to get this on video because like, I'm going to have to handle my business and I'm going to have to get evidence that the police, and there's nothing specific about you guys. Okay. But, yeah, I'm still in Virginia and not moving to the outside. So I got all my paperwork right here. And, because like, it all started because I got a ticket. And I'm like, shit,
Do you
why?
have any identification on you, sir? Try to get that off of you. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so anyway, I got some felonies here that I'm going to get the ball moving on getting this prosecuted. So I think I've been here long enough. I paid enough tax money, not having any type of, law enforcement representation. Multiple times, actually, law enforcement is breaking the law against me.
Okay.
And I'm really getting tired of everyone telling me it's cool, especially when I looked up the laws about what the Commonwealth Attorney's job descriptions are, and it's prosecute all felonies, but yet they're refusing to prosecute any felony that's relating to J&D court.
Okay.
So we got here we go. That's the law straight off the state of Virginia website. Abduction and kidnapping defined and punishment. So here we are. This is a police report. People have my child called the police saying that they didn't want to let us have the court-ordered visitation. So anyway, here's the next day. That's a couple days that they stopped the visitation. But here's the big one. So here on the 20th, right, January 20th, they called.
When is this, 2009?
2009. I spent 10 years trying to get this prosecuted.
Okay, what are you trying to get prosecuted?
These people for ordering the abduction of my child.
No, who's these people?
Jennifer and Walter Lucas.
Okay, who were they?
They paid my kid's mom to come out here and give them my child.
Okay, where are they from?
From Radford.
They're from Radford? Okay. Okay, you can go ahead.
Okay, so you see the dispatch here, 10 o'clock. That's when the court-ordered visitation starts at 10. Caller advises that her child's grandfather will not give her back her son, and she has custody. Both parties on scene. She's talking about my dad. So when we pick up our son for court-ordered visitation, she calls the police to have the police stop the visitation. So here's the court order saying that we had visitation, and then here's the show cause we filed that day on the 20th. And we got a letter from the police department here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Right. We already got a letter from the police department here saying that this is perfectly fine.
Hang on 1 second.
All right, yes, sir. Sir, you dropped your phone, it's right by your foot.
All right, go ahead. Where were we?
Anyway, so then here's the complaint that got filed, and so the police saying that they didn't do anything wrong, and they're 100% correct. So in that case, since y'all the state police, can you go get my children from these people?
So,
since they're allowed to do it, and the police
can I touch your paperwork?
stir by all means.
So once again, who are the people that took your child?
They are the mom's cousin and her husband. We're from Denver.
So what's the child's name?
David Aiden Lucas.
Okay. Who, is he your child?
Yep.
Okay. Now who'd you say has him?
Jennifer and Walter Lucas.
Okay. Once again, I'm just trying to make sure everything's straight.
I
Who are
completely
they to the
understand.
child?
I understand.
Who are they to the child?
I mean, there is legal custodians.
There is legal custodians. Okay. So the court has given them custody of the child.
Well, yes.
Okay.
But
So what
see,
do you want me to do?
right here, I want to prosecute that. I want to prosecute this where they committed perjury in court to get custody of them.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's illegal too. And I mean, there's felony crimes.
Okay.
And I
So
mean,
what-
I've written the Commonwealth attorney. I've written a state politician. I've written like when I say, I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Okay.
I'm just,
I'm not really not trying to hold you out from important shit, but I have to get this so I can handle my
Salem
business.
1372.
so what proof do you have of perjury?
Right here, I got the court transcripts. Here's all the they're telling a doctor here and all these different things, how they're going to keep him, how my rights are going to be terminated, and then here they are in court getting custody, saying that. Let me ask you this: 4 years from now, say right before this child starts school, if she contacts you and says, you know, I think my feet are on the ground, I'm firmly established financially, emotionally, and professionally, or employment-wise, I'm ready to have full custody of this child. How would you feel about that? We've discussed that. I've always told her, blah, 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 if she can get custody. I try to go through the whole answer.
Is it Jennifer?
This is, yes, Jennifer. But you can read for these doctor's reports, that was one is before and one is after the court hearing. Hope the Lucases have full adoption approved sometime soon. They have tentatively made an appointment to see me again. So they're telling the doctor that they never had any intention of doing anything except adopting him. But when they go to court to get custody, they're specifically saying that no, this is not going to be a permanent thing. And in fact, the mom talks about it too, about how she's going to get custody of him when she gets squared away.
All right, so let me try to help you out a little bit, okay? As far as the abduction, it's not an abduction. If the court has given a court order, given legal custody of your child to these two people, if it's a court order, you have to abide by the court order.
Fantastic. So now that you've said that, so when we had this court order, and we went to go see my child, and the police stopped it because they told them to, and we filed the show cause, or we filed the complaint with the police, and the police said they didn't do anything wrong. So it's okay for the Radford police to violate court orders.
Okay.
So I mean, they didn't call DSS. No criminal investigation was ever initiated against me or my father.
Okay.
It's just they came, they took him, and they gave him back to them.
Okay.
So just like you said, they can't do that, but yeah, they did. It's right here in the paperwork, and that is an abduction because after the police see the court order and then they knowingly choose to go against it, they stop having the civil and legal immunity provided as being a law officer.
Okay. All right. So it sounds like what you may want to do, especially as far as have you been to see a magistrate?
Oh, I've beat my head against the wall till it bled literally multiple times over this. I've done everything I can in 10 years. At this point, I'm about to just have to take the law in my own hand, whatever that means, and I just want to get it documented that all these times I've come to the police or, you know, whatever else.
What do you mean you want to take it into your own hands?
Hey, y'all not, state's the one not following the law. I can prove 10 different laws they're refusing to follow. I mean, right, if I can prove that they committed perjury in court to get custody of my child, there's laws against that specifically.
Well, there is laws against perjury, but it's the fact that you have to prove this.
I've got them saying different things to doctors as they're saying in court, and they say the different thing to a doctor before and after the court hearing. In fact, the only time they ever said that he wasn't going to be adopted was in court. Every single other thing has always said that he's going to be adopted.
Okay. Tell you what, let me go back here. I want to take some notes. I'll
sir.
get back with you. Okay.
You need my ID?
Yeah. Okay. Is that okay?
That's fine. That's fine. Sometimes people forget stuff when they're holding it. You know.
I'll give it back to you.
All right, man. Thank you.
All right, so we want to make sure, you know, we're understanding everything. I think maybe you said you wanted to talk to some stripes.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, you know, maybe we can get you settled, get whatever you need.
How you doing, sir?
Sergeant Mavericks,
John Ashley.
nice to meet you. What can we help you with?
I like your name, man. It's exotic.
Thanks.
All right, man. So look, here's the deal. I'm down here, and I'm just making me my video about how the state of Virginia, y'all not doing nothing about child abductions and stuff. So I brought down a bunch of paperwork, felonies, laws, proving that they're, the law off the website. And so, I mean, where y'all want to start at? Here's the an armed abduction. They
What are you talking about? Who are? Fill me in here. I don't know anything.
My kid's
you're talking
mom
about.
got paid to bring my kid out here and give him to her second cousin. Right? Now those people, they've broken a bunch of laws to take my child from me. And I've written politicians, I've written like the state of Virginia Commonwealth Attorney, I've talked to local Commonwealth attorneys. Ain't no one care. Everyone seems to be perfectly fine, and you can look at whatever you want. Everyone seems to be perfectly fine with this happening, this being the standard protocol, I guess. And I just have my shirt off so like no one thought I had a concealed weapon or nothing, just to let y'all know off the bat.
Okay.
Plus, sunny day, get a good tan.
So how do you want me to help you right now?
Well, that's out of some miracle, out of all the other times I've tried to get some of this stuff prosecuted, you get prosecuted today. I want you to tell me on video you're not going to prosecute it. I want you to tell me on video that it doesn't matter if they broke the law, the state of Virginia is not going to do one thing about it. That's what I want.
I don't know any details of what you're...
I completely understand it. I'm more than happy to fill in the blanks for you.
So I'm looking at, I guess, Radford City Call.
Yes, sir.
From
Look.
2009.
Oh yeah, on the 20th. That's going to be the next one, I think. All right, so on the 20th, right? So they call at 10:05.
Okay.
All right. I'm sorry. The caller advises her child's grandfather, my dad, will not give back her son, and she has custody. All parties are on scene.
Okay.
Right? Here is the court order showing that we were picking him up for court order visitation. And like we're from Colorado.
This doesn't look like a court order.
All written by the judge.
Where's the signature?
I don't know. That's one of the copies I have. I'm sure there's another one, probably more than one of them floating around. Anyway, so that's the complaint.
That's not a court order. That's not a legal court order.
I understand that.
Okay.
I understand that. So
Just to let you know.
I understand.
Show that there. That's not a valid court order. That's handwritten with no signature. Okay. So continue.
Okay, I mean that's fine. I can dig and I'm sure find the other court orders in freaking Radford. Anyway, so there's the Radford police saying that they didn't do anything wrong by taking my kid and giving him back to them.
Okay.
And then here's the show cause that we filed on that same day on the 20th.
No, that's April 8th.
No. That's the date of the complaint. The actual incident was on 20th.
Okay.
So then on the same day, on the 20th, we filed that show cause. So that police report shows that we had custody of him. And then the Radford police came. They didn't care about no court order. They came and took him and gave him back to them. So from my understanding of the law, at that point, they're ordering an abduction.
Are you saying the court's ordering an abduction?
No, I'm saying that the Lucases called the police, told the police to violate the court order. The police went ahead and violated the court order, and now they're saying that they didn't do anything wrong. And so I'm like, hey, if they can just come and take him, we have court-ordered custody. I asked Mr. Officer Virus here, I said, hypothetically, why don't you go get him for me? And obviously, I know y'all can't do that. So I'm just showing, Radford police can do it just fine. Everyone else, not so much.
Okay. So here's the deal. We're not involved in this case at all. This is a Radford City Police Department case. Other than what you're giving me here, I don't know anything about it.
I got more cases for you too.
So, I see the codes printed out, and that's fine. I've got them too, but there's nothing I can do to help you with this. Okay? If you've had a problem with what Radford City PD did, you did the right thing. It looks like you filed a complaint with them, and it looks like they've answered you.
So in that case, if what they did is legitimate, let's go get a kid. If that's all right for them to do it, rules go all the way around, right?
Well, we can't interject ourselves in a local police department's case without their request.
Okay.
So that's kind of where we're at as from our viewpoint. I'd love to be able to help you, but there's nothing I can do.
Okay, well, here's another case for you then. So, let's see. So here they go. Here's the perjury and all that.
Okay.
So this is before the court hearing, and then the second one is going to be after the court hearing. But in both these, I mean, y'all can just go ahead and look at them. In both of these, they're saying that they're going to adopt my son. That's their goal. This is what they're telling Dr. Lambert.
Okay, what's the case here?
This is perjury. They lied in court.
This is from 2007?
Yeah. No, that was his birth date. Well,
No?
I guess, yeah.
August 20th,
It was written in 2007. That doctor's report was.
This is from
So you come down 40 like you're going to
Yeah, I've been down here 10 years, and apparently just stealing kids and committing felonies is perfectly legitimate. And it doesn't matter who. He's 10. Oh, he's 12. I'm sorry. Oh, they're saying oh, no, we're not trying to keep custody of them. We'd be more than happy to give them to the mom. And then they're telling doctors before and after that that testimony that they are going to be adopting them.
So what's the perjury?
They said they weren't going to adopt him to get, they weren't trying to keep him long term to get custody of him, but then they're telling the doctor that they're going to adopt him. You know, like I moved here to get custody of my son because I was told I could get custody of him, and oh no, now I can't. Now that I've done everything that they had said I needed to do, I can't get it. Nah, like I'm going for blood. They breaking the law. They broke the law to get custody of him.
Have you consulted with the Commonwealth's attorney?
Oh yeah.
What did they say?
Oh, they don't touch none of this because it's all J&D. So they're allowed to break the law on me as much as they want.
Well, they would be the one to prosecute, to make the decision to prosecute anything that you're trying to bring forward. So if
I understand
they
that.
say there's no case, there's nothing I can do to help you, because that's exactly the person I would be taking it to for prosecution.
Well, the thing is, see, in the job description, they have to prosecute all felonies. And even though they're acknowledging
If there's a case.
Huh?
If they deem that it's a case.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I got physical evidence, you know, all the documentation of them breaking the law.
And you've taken all this to them?
Oh yeah, I've taken this multiple ones. I've sent this to the state of Virginia Commonwealth Attorney. I've sent this to politicians. I've been running around for 10 years.
Okay.
With the same stuff.
Okay.
And the file's gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. This is just the stuff I'm really, I guess, trying to hammer on my best cases.
I feel for you, but there's nothing I can do for you.
So say it to the camera. Say y'all not gonna help me.
I'm not going to help you.
All right, thank you. All right.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Sorry we couldn't help you.
That's perfectly fine.
All right.
I didn't expect you to. And you know what? I'm sorry for wasting y'all's time.
It's okay.
I worked
We're not
during
wasting
the.
our time. Is what we're here for.
I worked during the days, and it seemed like we had a little bit of a scheduling conflict, and I was like, well, I always know I have that superpower of getting
Brain
the cops
him,
called on me.
Did you run him?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I hope good luck to you, and I hope your time gets better there.
Me too. Thank you. Y'all have a good day.
All right, you too.
Y'all be safe, man.
Yes, sir.
Sorry if I made y'all get like excited and shit.
No, you're fine. You're fine.